when you look at some of the areas, pick one and let's talk about it.
Well, I think Brentwood's an area that we should probably talk about because it's a very affluent suburb of Nashville in Williamson County, and again, it doesn't quite have the characteristics of Franklin. A lot of people complain because it's, the main street is just sort of like Spring Hill. There's just really no personality to it. But the homes are absolutely gorgeous. Huge homes, beautifully built, lots of much closer to Nashville and the areas of Nashville that are high end. So I don't know what exactly you want me to say in terms of anything else about it. It's got really good schools, lots of private schools.
And what was the community again? You said it, but
Brentwood.
Brentwood. Okay, yeah.
Brentwood.
Yeah, I got you. It cut out for a second, so I wasn't sure. So Brentwood, you're saying has a
I think it's probably one of the wealthiest counties in the country. I think it's up there. It's way up there.
And so it has its own character, like you said, the properties and all. But as far as the you said that it's similar to Spring Hill because of the one row.
Well, yeah, it's the downtown is not, there's not a whole lot of personality, in terms of compared to Franklin, but so it's sort of like how Spring Hill is laid out. It's just one road going through, where the shopping is and that sort of stuff. But there's beautiful parks, really good restaurants, great shopping, good hotels, that bring people into that area. The homes typically are built on 1+ acre lots. You've got space, and the homes are gorgeous.
Well, so in a way, it's sort of like a in a way, like, because I'm visualizing two things. I'm visualizing Rancho Santa Fe, and I'm visualizing like Ramona, as far as like how it's an affluent area. You've got like these high end homes, but there's really like what's there for you to do, and places to go and things to eat. It's just, you got the one row of things. Like does Brentwood have a golf course around it?
Yep. There's several golf courses, mostly private.
Yeah. So this is coming up like Rancho Santa Fe.
Yeah. I would say it's close to that. I was going to say to you last night when we were talking about Belle Meade, I would say Belle Meade is like Rancho Santa Fe, which is in Nashville. But I would say it's right there, right in there.
Okay. Because some people, a lot of the people, some people will know Rancho Santa Fe, and I'll try and think of I'll try and come up with some other cities, throughout the country that have the same thing, but that's the impression I'm getting on that. Okay, so
but you can get the same. You can spend as much money for a house in Franklin as you can in Brentwood. It's just it's closer to Nashville. A lot of executives, doctors, people work. Doctors at Vanderbilt, all that. They're all living in Brentwood because a lot of football players. All that stuff, because it's just a closer commute, and it's. It's sort of a rich suburbia,
Well, it's got its own. It's like a cluster. It's got its own affluent air about it. Golf courses, things that the affluent want to do, and then it's close to Nashville. So for those top executives or ball players or whatever that need to get to Nashville. It's like very similar to Rancho Santa Fe, as far as being able to get to San Diego Airport, getting to do things, and it takes you places, but it's self-contained. You don't need to go go out of it in order to like miss anything. It's
Right.
sort of like La Jolla. La Jolla has its own little world, and the only reason, like, if you're a true La Jollan, you really don't leave La Jolla just because there's nothing
Right.
that you don't need anything else. But you go, downtown for the arts and the thing and the plays and the stuff.
Yeah.
So it sort of has that kind of
Exactly.
impression that I'm
Without
getting.
without the ocean.
Yeah, right. Well, but I'll tell you, the landscape of your area is just phenomenal. I mean, when I
Yeah.
watch these videos and I look at the photos and it's just like, wow, and frankly, the air and just the fact that everything's so green, it's
Yeah.
just
Yep.
amazing. And so
It's amazing.
I'm sorry.
It is. I'm still surprised. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I had no idea. Who would have thought?
Yeah, no, I mean, being in the area, it's just, I mean, you just don't think about it. And from these other areas, Florida's nice, and San Diego and California's nice, and all that stuff. Texas is nice, but nothing compares to this area when you look at the just the size of the property, the greenness, the you when you're driving from place to place, it's not like your area is green and then you have desolation as you get to another destination. It's beautiful, rolling hills and
It's free
green,
all the way.
yeah,
True. That's
yeah,
true.
and
Yeah.
that's
And it's affordable. I mean, it's affordable. It still is affordable. Some of these houses in Brentwood, would be $10 million in San Diego, and they're, 1.5 or, it's crazy, the differences in prices, and the big difference that I've witnessed here is that a lot of people don't have fences. I mean, it's very rare you go and see a fence. There may be a big gate in front, but nothing's fenced in.
right,
Everything's open.
right, right. No, that's the thing, so that's when we talk about I think parts of Nashville, Franklin, and Brentwood have that flavor. Spring Hill is the up and coming, which gives you a good
It's blue collar. It's more blue collar.
right. Right. Well, I mean, look at like Temecula, and I mean, there are some homes that are really nice, but if you were to put that same home in Rancho Santa Fe, it'd be double the price, and so it's one of those things. So it's got each one of these communities has has some great features, and by looking at the map, they're all pretty they're pretty close to each other. So